Hello everyone. It's me Vishnu, along with me Santosh. We are here for our second video at Tech at Fang. You might already know Santosh and his Instagram handle as Tech at Fang. In the previous video that we discussed about his journey into tech from a mechanical background, and we just want to touch base on one more topic about the first mistake that he did, or the first business critical issue that he faced in early stages of his career. So Santosh, why don't we start with what was the mistake?
Hey everyone, again, thanks for coming to the second video. So, Vishnu, where were we? What was the question again, man?
So what was the first major mess up that you did in the early stages of your career? It could be some technical mistake, or it could be something that you didn't foresee while creating a dashboard, report, or something which had a ripple effect on the client's decision or the business decision that was eventually made. So what happened? What was that one triggering point that you created which resulted in some bigger loss or something,
Okay.
Or
So, for my
something that
defense,
I would put it this way: something that that didn't let you sleep because of the mess up, not because of some curiosity problem. Something that didn't let you sleep for a couple of days because of one small mistake that you did.
so didn't let me sleep is a little understatement. To be honest, I couldn't code for the next 3 months. I couldn't sit in front of a keyboard and open SQL. That was the extent of it. And anyways, for my defense, I'm from a mechanical engineering background and I didn't know coding whatsoever. I was just put it into the project and I started coding. And I was not bad at it, I'll be honest. I was good at it. So the biggest problem that ever I created or was created basically was on a project. We were building a dashboard for a client. It's an MNC client and we already have built them 10, 12 dashboards. It has been like 6, 7 months in relationship with the client. What happened was one of the projects that was about to get delivered, maybe in a 2 weeks time, we touched base with the client on Friday and we were supposed to deliver it on Monday. But unfortunately, my team lead at that time told the client that we'll deliver on Friday. So that is the same day and that meeting was already at 6 p.m. And same day, we can go till 10 p.m. But unfortunately, I have to catch a bus to my hometown at 8 p.m. So what happened was I told my team lead, since we are supposed to deliver it on Monday, are you sure you want me to do it today? He was like, let's just do a little bit of change and we'll push it to production and then we'll see to it. It will not be that bad. And in a haste, I started coding. I have to do a few joins which the client requested in the front-end dashboard. As you know, for the front-end to reflect, you have to do it on the back end first. So I made changes to queries, made some joins as TD, and then I pushed it into production. Then when we do the coding on Friday, it usually reflects on Saturday, and the Saturday, Sunday was a holiday. And we couldn't do a quality check on it, majorly because obviously it was already late on that time. And the dashboard got published. Okay. Monday, when I come to the office and when my client, the Monday evening touch base, we got to know that there was some issue with the dashboard. Basically, instead of showing hundreds, it showed millions. And instead of showing millions, it showed billions. And being a Monday client usually wakes up to the dashboard, he saw the numbers, he got a little confused. And obviously, the whole day got lost because he couldn't make a business decision based on the wrong data that was projected in the dashboard. So this turned out to be one of the biggest and costliest mistake that I have ever did in my 5 years of analytics career. So yeah, you got your answer. This is the
Yep. So would you say is it just a simple miscommunication, or was it messed up in the planning stage itself? Because you mentioned that you wanted to deliver the dashboard on Monday, but it was communicated as it will be delivered on Friday. Yeah, that understandably something went wrong. But was it because of incorrect planning, or was it just a miscommunication between you and the team?
So 3 things fell out of part on that day. The first one being the miscommunication. Obviously, we had an internal connect that we decided Monday is when we are going to present the dashboard. But unfortunately, Friday was chosen. That was the first point. The second point was me agreeing to it and started working on it. Obviously, I should have put a bias on myself and should have at least tried to think about it twice before touching the query. third thing was the quality check. Obviously, whenever you perform a join, whenever you perform any changes to the code, quality needs to be checked. It's we call it data quality. Unfortunately, that step was also missed. So it's a mixture of responsibility, planning, and quality.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. How would you put it? At looking from perspective that you are in at the moment, but you're already in a FANG company. I'm pretty sure you already have your own industrial standards. Looking back at those issue that happened like many years ago, if you would be your manager in the past, what is something differently that you would have done as a manager, not as Santosh as an analyst back then? Let's assume you're the manager of yourself. So what's something different that you would have done?
One thing is, I would have definitely communicated to the client that it's going to take more time than we promised. I think it goes both ways, right? When client asks you something, if you can deliver it faster, you deliver it faster. If you can't, you communicate to them, telling them, hey, it is going to take a 1 or 2 business day because of so and so reason. So being a manager, my major step would have been to make sure the project is safe. And for the project to be safe, I need to effectively communicate to the client saying that, hey, it's going to take a day or two. As a manager, I would have took that step, even though it might look bad on me, it's fine. I don't want to force my subordinates to run a query after like 6, 7 p.m. and then push it to a production server. So I don't want that hassle to happen, right? So I would have told the client that it's going to take a day or two as a manager.
And how did you avoid it since then? So assume that you didn't repeat the same mistake. I know you, so you didn't pretty much repeat the same mistake. So how did you eliminate that same thing? Or how did you eliminate such occurrence?
So after that occurrence, right, I made sure to have a hard stop. So hard stop is nothing but post 7 p.m. I will not code. I use that 7. If I have to do work on something, I keep 7 to 10 for maybe quality checking, some quick analysis, or some EDA part. So post 7 is only for non-analytics work and non-coding work. You can say analytics work can still happen, but I kept a time limit. Post that drama I had, I realized whatever's got to happen, end of the day, 7 is the cutoff. Post 7, you're not going to do any coding whatsoever. Maybe you can work on something else, and that is the rule that I'm still following even today. Post 7, no coding will be done from my end.
That's good. Okay, unfortunately, we are in an English channel. I wish it's a Tamil channel now because I just got an idea about a meme where Vadivelu just stops the auto at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock exactly. But yeah, exactly. But you got a 7 o'clock hard stop, okay? That's fair enough. It's better not to code, or it's better not to work with some big data when you're not 100% in the right mind. When you're not 100% energetic, it's better not to touch something which could have a really big ripple effect. So
exactly.
Okay, one big question.
So now it's one thing for the followers here. So now just one thing for the followers here. So post 7 no coding, post 6 no math. Make that in your mind, or just post yourself to not do that.
Yep. Okay. There are some people like me. I'm a night owl. Okay, so I actually start coding after 7 or 8. When the sun goes down, I start my work. So there are other guys like me. So, but what I would emphasize is have your own deadlines. Doesn't matter if it's 7, 10, 11, 5, 4. Just have your own deadlines. Find yourself a good period of time in a day where you would be at your best. And then just stick to it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. For example, my coding time is usually somewhere around 11 to 2 p.m. and 4 to 6 p.m. This is what I would expect myself if I'm putting myself in a project. This is the time period that I allot to myself. Per day, I can code 4-5 hours, and these 5 hours are this to this, to this.
Okay. But I personally, I love to code when there is no sun. Like, during winters, since I live in like the extreme north in Europe, so during winters I have the dark starts at like 3 p.m. So I start coding at that time. But during summers it will be pushed way up to 9 p.m. at night. But anyway, one big question: how is it you or the company or the client monetarily? How is it they?
So it was on double digit in millions. That was was I wasn't half about it, but
Or a low end double digit? No. Was it a high end double digit or a low end?
it's a low end double digit. You don't have to think too much. It's a low
Okay.
end double digit.
Okay. I'll
I don't know why I
assume
laughed
between
about
10
it,
to-
but
Okay, 10 to 20
Yeah.
or 25 millions.
no, just 10 to 20, man. I didn't think commit that much of a mistake. 10 to 20.
Okay, 10 to, just for our audience, one small mistake, just because Santosh was making some rapid decisions and rapid coding in his early stages of his career, okay, for his defense. He was not a pro at it back then. It was 5-6 years ago. So, yeah. Was it your company who lost the business of 10 to 20 millions or the client who lost?
It was the company, not the client. Client did not lose anything in monetarily. But the company did lose, not the client.
Okay. So, did you gain back their trust anytime after that?
Yeah, so basically, the company said that they're not gonna continue with us anymore. So I was like, okay, fine. My team lead was also fine. What we did was we decided to at least finish up all the projects that were pending, and we closed all the dashboards in a self-paced manner, and we delivered everything what was promised, irrespective of their commitment to us. And we also gave them a clear KT and everything to close the relationship.
Okay, good, fair enough. Okay, yeah, 15 minutes. What was it in your first year of the career?
Yeah, it was my first year of my career.
Okay, that was a very good welcome event.
Also, that's a very big traumatic event. As I told you, 6 months I couldn't code, and I shifted team. And in that team, I became a front-end developer because they told me to code something. I just sat in front of the screen and just freeze, and they understood what had happened. And what they did was they basically told me, you don't have to code anything anymore. You can work on front-end, and that is where I learned Power BI, Tableau, and everything.
Okay.
So,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
It's a good and it's a bad thing both.
Yeah, but well, it's a learning phase anyway. You know, everyone got their parts of crime in the industry. So, did you at any point during those like 3 to 6 months, let's say, did you regret being an analyst? Did you regret like getting into this industry?
Regret. I would say regret is a very big word. Because right, in the field of analytics, if you start regretting for every small mistake that you do, you're gonna end up regretting your whole life, man. So, but it did feel a little too much to handle, possibly because coming from a mechanical background, you are already thinking that you're not in the right place. You will always feel like, why am I doing analytics? I'm from mechanical and all this stuff, right? And doing a big mistake like that obviously had an impact. But luckily, my team was good. No one blamed me for anything. And all my seniors, all my managers, co-managers, they also made sure to make me feel comfortable, right? So I would say from that point perspective, what they say, no, your team decides or your team makes the decision for you. And I think that happened there. Thankfully, I didn't go into a regression phase. Hashtag regression. But yeah, I slowly came out from it. I don't regret it, so it's a learning.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your dirty underwear.
Traumatic experience, I would say.
Yeah, I can understand. I still remember my first mistake. But anyway, yeah, I think we got the content for the video, but maybe in order to touch base on one more step, probably for the lead for our next video would be, we would like to discuss about his first good enough achievement. So something that he's super proud of, any kind of dashboard report or something that even if asked in an interview, that you would be really proud to show off, something like, hey, this is what I did, So, yeah.
Obviously, that landed me the Amazon.
Oh, okay. That would be a really good topic. So, one big dashboard that landed Santosh in Amazon, okay?
Yeah. Not just in Amazon. So, those projects are something that I remember still now. December 2020, I dropped my papers. Jan 2021, I had offers from 5-6 companies just because I flexed on that one single project. that I did that become a great success, that employ all the analytics skill that you can think of, starting from statistics till the end of, post CDA, pre EDA, and all this. It comes under one dashboard, and I'm super excited and proud to share it with you guys maybe in the next videos. We don't have much time today.
Okay, yeah. We'll catch up on that in the next video. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Just stay tuned with us. Like and subscribe if you like such kind of contents. We will see you soon with our new video. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, man. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.